Robert Morris in Pittsburgh tonight, and a lot of heavy action in the first half of play. Jim, we were talking about some of the easy buckets that Delaware was able to score. We're going to see some of those on the highlights right here on this floor.
Yeah, the ones that are uncontested like that, Chris. That's uncontested for college basketball player to get that kind of shot. There's a nice pass from Stephon Walker to Marquise Hastings. Easy one there. And that's Davis blocking Hastings that time. Davis, excellent player. Jackson last for a three. Man, it's good to see him make a couple threes there in that first half. There's another uncontested one, Thuray. They just can't have that, because that's just a total breakdown of all Morris defense. And there's good defense that time by Forgietis. And there's the pull-up jumper that Justice Williams must have hit at least 4 of those in the first half. He had an outstanding offensive first half for the Colonials. And there's another uncontested shot. Just can't have it. Too many. And that's the big fella Hauser. He's a 55% free throw shooter, or 59% free throw shooter, or three-point shooter, I should say.
Incredible. And that's a look at our first half highlights here as Robert Morris continues to trail Delaware. The Blue Hens 38 and the Colonials 30. Our UPMC halftime report. UPMC, the official sports medicine partner of the RMU Colonials.
Okay, we're down by a lot, but he's got a plan.
Geico makes car insurance easy. With the Geico app, you can check your policy on the go and get access to 24/7 claim support.
Yeah! It's easy to Geico. NBA Christmas Day begins at noon and continues all day on ESPN, ABC, and ESPN+.
Horizon League student athletes have major experiences in our league, including NCAA Division I competition and championships and exposure on ESPN platforms. To learn more about the major experiences provided by the HL and our members, visit horizonleague.com/brand recharge.
All right. At halftime, Delaware leading 38-30 over the Robert Morris Colonials. And Jim, we talked about missed shots, and the Colonials again went through another dry spurt. It seems to have happened to them quite a bit over the last stretch of games.
Yeah, it's just they're good shots. I mean, you can't complain. Andy Cole can't complain. I don't remember maybe one bad shot in that full first half. A couple good threes. But they're just not knocking shots down consistently, and that's what it takes. It's a lack of confidence. And these guys can shoot, Chris. I've seen these guys shoot, and they're just not making them right now. It's not because Delaware's playing phenomenal defense. I mean, they're playing okay defense. Robert Morris is getting looks. You've got to convert.
Justice Williams does have 13 points for Robert Morris. He's 6 of 7 from the field, 1 for 1 from three-point land. And for Delaware, the leading scorer so far is Jair Davis. He has 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting. He also has pulled down 5 rebounds. But how about this? He has 5 assists in the ballgame.
He's a good all-around player. And he's the kind of he's like a Horizon League type forward.
Delaware Blue Hens out of the Coastal Athletic Association taking on the Horizon League's Robert Morris University Colonials.
I think Delaware is switching leagues, Chris, in another year or two. I can't remember which league it's going to. I think it's a step up.
Conference USA, I believe.
Yes, that's it. Very good league.
Everybody's moving.
Yep. But very impressed with Delaware. Good basketball team. Solid. A lot of weapons. Everybody can shoot the three. A lot of guys that can slash to the basket. They're all good passers. They play together. They're going to be a tough team in their conference this year. I think they'll compete for a championship.
56% from the field so far tonight, 42.9% from Trey. The Colonials walking out on the floor right now, hitting just 36.4% from the field and only 26.7% from behind the arc.
Yeah, they're shooting 34% from the field, and that's with Justice Williams making 6 out of 7. So just think if he shot maybe 50%, it's way lower than that. The Colonials got to start putting the ball in the basket. That not much a coach can do.
Niles Lane gets the ball back in play. And Gerald Drumgold Jr. of Rochester, New York. Former Albany Great Dane and Dick Manton. Get it inside to Davis. Cross-court pass. Drumgold, 3! Got it!
Nice pass. There's that the cross-court look. Drumgold does not hesitate. He's instant offense for the Blue Hens.
Just that quickly, Delaware is out to an 11-point lead. Almost a steal. Corbin gets it back.
Colonials can't afford to let this get too deep into double figures.
Turnover here as the ball entered by Williams came off from Hastings' leg. And now Niles Lane's going to take it all the way up the floor, but he'll miss the shot. Stephon Walker gets the rebound. The Colonials with a quick outlet. Hastings jumps through the lane and scores.
Yeah, that's something I like to see the Colonials do is run a little bit more. Chris, they seem to be able to get some easy baskets that way instead of working so hard out of their half-court offense to get good shots.
Lane on the right side wing. Up front to Drumgold. Riley enters it to Davis. Davis trying to dump the pass inside to Christian Ray, but it ricocheted away. The Colonials end up with a steal. And now a little long pass into the low post. Hastings got it, and before he could score, he got fouled on the play. And that one's whistled against Kevin Riley.
Good job. The Colonials turning some decent defense. Deflection down here. I couldn't see who deflected the ball. It might have been Jackson Last or Marquise Hastings. And it leads to a fast break opportunity for the Colonials.
Hastings at the line, cuts the deficit down to 8. Look at that lob. Hastings only earned 1 of the 2, and Davis dug the rebound off the floor.
And that's another thing that's kind of gone downhill lately for the Colonials is their foul shooting. They were outstanding most of the year for the last 3 or 4 games.
Drumgold will widen the floor for Delaware. They do like to stretch the court, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They do a nice job of spreading the floor and end up with a one-on-one situation on one side of the floor with no help.
2 to shoot. And they still get it in. A late hit by Christian Ray.
Yeah, Christian Ray worked his way in there. Colonials had like kind of a double team on him and he kind of back away. And there's a steal by Davis.
And Davis turns it over on the dribble drive. Disappointed in himself.
Davis, he's having the ball. I kind of thought he'd have a big game, Chris, and he's having one so far. You know, one thing that Delaware does tonight that they don't do much of is turn the ball over. They've had 7 turnovers. It's a lot for them.
Corbin inside, trying to kick it out, but there's nobody home in the corner.
Well, speaking of turnovers, that's a silly turnover for the Colonials.
Corbin was right there at the rack.
Should have shot it.
Delaware working the outside. Step back. And a 3 for number 3, Kevin Riley.
Yeah, that was Niles Lane penetrating, getting into the paint. Colonials have to help, and they leave the best shooter on the floor wide open. That's a breakdown. He's not supposed to be left open at all.
Delaware now by 13. Last trapped inside, outside Hastings. Lines it up for a triple.
There he goes. Got to get a couple stops to get back in this game, Chris. They're not going to get back in this game if they don't get some stops consecutively.
left side, Drumgold. Bounce it back out. Davis. Cross courts over to the right side, and Riley had his foot out of bounds. The Colonials catch a break there. Delaware turns it over.
I think that's a 9th turnover for Delaware. That's more than they average per game. There's still 16 minutes left, so they're giving the Colonials some opportunities to get some shots off.
Fredo Bolio checks back into the ball game as we take a look at Martin Inglesby, the head coach of the Blue Hens of Delaware. Here's Bolio.
And they have the two inside players on the floor. Should probably try to get it inside here.
Last leaves it for Hastings, and he just fingertips it in.
Yeah, nice decision by Jackson Last as he turned the corner, got into the paint, and dumped it off from the lob to Hastings.
Robert Morris cuts the deficit back down to 8. Here's Riley. Drumgold up front. He's his way to the baseline. Guarded by Bolio.
Wow, that's an offensive foul there.
Drumgold can't find an opening. Got rid of it to Davis. Riley with 5 on the shot clock. No good, but Delaware retrieves it. Drumgold misses the long ball and the rebound to Stephon Walker, the sophomore for Robert Morris.
Now that was pretty good defense by the Colonials, I have to say. And then they turn it over.
Ray with a dribble drive. And that shot is missed.
Great job by Stephon Walker to contest that shot and not foul. I thought he was going to pick up his 3rd foul there. Yeah, they need to take their time to get a good shot. A good open look. Don't turn it over.
Hastings flying in circles. No. Gets his own miss. Corbin drives in. Lays it up hard. It's no good. And all of a sudden, this thing has picked up in physicality.
Yeah, it is. The referees are letting them play, which is a good thing. They're doing on both ends.
Riley. Nothing there. Hastings off the floor. Bolio's going to be wise to turn and wait for his mates.
Oh, Steph got to shoot that.
Walker drives in and gets the bank shot.
There he goes.
The Colonials hanging tough and made this a 2-possession game again. Down 6 with 14:20 left here in the second half of play. This timeout brought to you by Clearview Federal Credit Union. Don't forget, every time the Colonials hit a triple, $3 goes to the RMU Champions Fund from Clearview Federal Credit Union.
To the limit, we gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Y'all gon' ride forever. When we ride, we gon' ride together. So together we ride, certified. It's together we ride. We gon' push it to the limit. We gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Y'all gon' ride forever. When we ride, we gon' ride together. So together we ride, certified. It's together we ride. We gon' push it to the limit. We gon' rise together, side by side to the finish. Y'all gon' ride forever.
It takes work, determination, and an unstoppable drive to reach your goal. That's what you just did, Pittsburgh. You fought to bring D1 hockey back to this city. Words can't express our gratitude, but our actions will. Every practice, every period, every game, we're gonna leave everything on the ice for you. You kept us going, Pittsburgh. And thanks to you, we are unstoppable.
We understand an upside-down world, but they're writing us off before we get to the starting line. A stalled generation? Who do you think is going to fix all this? We will, because our future is the future. So we're going to build bridges and hospitals in a day, and feed those left in the cold. We're going to do all this and more, because we have an appointment with destiny.
RMU men's and women's basketball season tickets are on sale now at rmucolonials.com or call our ticket hotline at 412-397-4949. Fans taking in the ball game. A little bit of Pepsi, a little bit of popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn looks good.
Smells good too. Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport out of town scoreboard has only one game in the top 25 tonight. Gonzaga is going to be home to Mississippi Valley State. They won't start that until 9 o'clock Eastern time. Doubletree Pittsburgh Airport, your Tokyo wins. Delaware in possession, and they have the lead. They're up 6. Triple trying to make it an 8-point game, but he couldn't do it. And Jackson last goes up and gets the carry.
That's 3 stops in a row for the Colonials. That's how you get back in the basketball game. And if they score here, they can cut this down to 4 points, Chris. Or 3.
Corbin says, let's try for 3.
Oh,
couldn't do it.
that was a good shot. Wide open shot for Josh Corbin. He's 0 for 6 tonight. He hasn't. That's how Colonials struggle. They have certain nights he's fantastic, other nights just inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
Trent to Jerome. They bring some fresh players in.
There's a mismatch here. They got to double down here on Davis.
Davis. Hot Jackson last over sideways. And the missed shot comes down to Bogietis.
Reese Jackson last didn't let him get to the basket.
Folio with a pull up. No! And a rebound whistle. It's going to be against the Colonials.
That's on Bogietis, reaching over the back. You don't mind, there's the shot. You don't mind him. It's an aggressive play. As a coach, you're kind of glad he's done after you. You wanted to be more aggressive on the backboard.
Trent moving it up the floor. Wow, looked like a running back on that play. They're going to call that off, and they're going to call traveling.
Yeah.
Looked like he was running the Delaware wing T there.
There it is right here. He barreled right into Stephon Walker. I think to save him from calling a charge, I don't think it was a charge. Get the travel call.
Coach Tubby Raymond will love that play.
Isn't that where Joe Flacco played?
He did, after he left Pitt.
He had a great career there, and he's still playing.
Had a great game yesterday for Cleveland.
Yeah.
He's wearing that helmet. It looked like it was from the 1980s.
I didn't see it.
46-40, Delaware on top. Robert Morris with the ball. Can they chip away at this here? Folio. Needs help. Justice Williams. Bogietis. Folio.
Bang.
Yes!
Bang.
That's a 3. A Clearview 3 for Folio. His first bucket of the game.
Colonials down 3. What a nice comeback. This is all because of this end. Delaware had not scored in a while.
Delaware was up by 13 points 3 minutes into the second half, and now we get a whistle in the lane. It's going to be on Folio. He doesn't like it. He's beeping at the official about it.
Here it is here. No, I see 2 Colonials with their hands straight up. But Zaire Davis knows how to draw contact. He creates contact.
Davis at the line creates a point, and that gives Delaware a 4-point advantage with 12:21 left. Davis again. Zaire Davis has 7 points. Here's 4 back to the ball game. Here we go, down the right line, layup, score!
Wow, nice pass, nice finish. Justice Williams with a nice top off Chris Ford.
Ford's first bucket. Here's another look. Coming right at you.
Chris Ford is good around the basket. As long as he's close to the hoop, he can score a little bit for you. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any type of an outside shot. Not a threat. But he is a threat on the glass. He's a good defensive player. And he makes winning plays.
Ford
You can see why they don't be able to shoot from the outside. Just watch his foul shot. It's got that little hitch that you'll never be a good shooter if you have a hitch in your shot.
The foul, by the way, was on Hauser, if we didn't tell you. Only 7:45. That's a one fucking game. So Delaware up.
Much better defense by the Colonials, but much better.
In traffic, putting that one up over everybody. Christian Ray.
Pretty good defense, just a tough shot, and Ray was able to drain it.
Good intent on the game. Ford comes off the sideline and he stepped out of bounds. How do you see that so often these days?
It's amazing. These guys, they don't know where they're at on the floor.
That push move, as they call it, gets you every time. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. Colonials.
Defensively, for sure. The Colonials have held Delaware to 36% field goal percentage here in the second half, and Colonials have scored 60% in the second half. So they're playing winning basketball here in the second half. Yeah. I like the way they're playing in the second half. Still like to see them knock down a few more shots, but a little zone look here. A little zone. We've worked on that this week, and it's not a bad looking zone. Well, this guy here will kill you with. But he
Not
did
this time.
Yep.
Kevin Riley couldn't get it to go. The Colonials on the move up the floor.
Got to get a good shot here. Get themselves back in.
Backcourt set. Williams, a floater. He got poked on his way in by Christian Ray. That's going to stop the ball game.
Here's a little screen. Cole Garrison's actually open, rolling to the basket. But Justice Williams, he's hot right now. Now you got to make him pay on the foul line. Opponents haven't been good from the foul line. Justice Williams, 76% free throw shooter coming into the game tonight.
This gets quiet. He hits. 14 points now for Justice Williams. He and Marquise Hastings both with 14 for Robert Morris.
So he hasn't missed many tonight. That's for sure.
Jair Davis has 13 for Delaware. He's the high blue hen. Second shot, Williams is good. The Colonials are back to within 2. And Delaware has the ball. 10:40 left in the game. Trent wings it over to the right side to Jerome. They get it to Ray. Solid defense by the Colonials, but somehow Ray was able to snake his way in and get it to back off the glass. He also drew the foul.
Solid defense for 25 seconds. Really good job here. You kind of want Steph Walker to come over and use his body and just ball up. He kind of jumped in the air.
Ray is going to the free throw line, and we're going to Ethan Morrison. Ethan.
And Chris, Marquise Hastings has been one of Robert Morris's more consistent scorers on the year, averaging 14 points a game. And after a rough first half, only scoring 4 points, Hastings has gone off in the second half of play, scoring 10 points, and now has 14 in the second half. Only more of his scoring down the stretch here.
With this free throw, Ford is going to break down the floor, go up for the layup, and he gets fouled on the play.
Another fast break attempt by the Colonials. I like when they push the ball up. Most of this year, every time they haven't tried many fast breaks, but when they do, they seem to be able to get a good look.
Jair Davis committed the foul. I believe that's his third.
Even though Delaware scored on the zone, I think the zone's been pretty effective the last couple of possessions. It's made them work, beat time off the clock, keep the game close.
This Ford misses from the line. He'll get another.
This Ford really struggles anywhere past about 6 feet from the basket, Chris. He just doesn't have any type. He's got that pitch. Watch him when he hesitates here, and he goes up, holds it, and then flips his wrist, and just no touch on the ball.
That one came out as well. Still, a 4-point Delaware lead. Coming down to the 10-minute mark, the time remaining in the ball game. Blue hands up, 51-47 over Robert Morrison with the ball. Ray had to get rid of it. Riley. Out of the right side, Hines Trent. 5 to shoot. Riley. Desperation shot, no good. And it's a shot clock violation. He didn't touch anything on the way.
Great job by the Colonial defense again. That zone. Smart move by Andy Tooley on zone. Even though the man-man was good, it just gave Delaware something else to think about. And they're struggling right now getting off a good shot.
Still a 4-point game. This forward left side. High right, Williams.
Give Justice Williams some room here. I bet he can get to the basket.
Hastings back to Corbin.
Nice pass.
Rolls the pass. Hastings couldn't handle it, but he got fouled. That one is going to go against Jalen Trent.
Williams traveled there. Wow, that was close. Luckily he got the foul call. You know, got to make foul shots now. That's the tough part. You get on the line, you do what you want, you get what you want offensively, but you got to step to the line and knock them down.
Marquise Hastings did just that.
I really like Chris. I like the way the Clones are playing the second half. Much better. Playing some defense, executing nicely on offense.
Hastings gets both, and the lead for Delaware is down to a deuce.
Fulgueras is playing in the middle of the zone. He's not a great man-to-man defensive player, but maybe this is his niche right here. He's pretty good in his zone here. He's been bothering people inside.
Pretty good wingspan.
Yeah, absolutely.
9 minutes left. Dump ball down into the lane. Davis spins, hangs, misses, and Ford rips it down from the cloud.
Chris Ford, outstanding.
Here's Corbin in the left corner.
With a good shot.
A missed dribble, but he picked it back up and found Fulgiatis out front. It'll be Justice Williams for the triple to the top of the mark. He missed it short that time, and the rebound down to Jalen Trent of Delaware. And Delaware wants timeout. And it looks like they needed one.
Yeah, Mordino's going to set something up against the zone. He's going to attack it. You'll see something going inside on this next possession.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dollar Energy Fund. Chris Shumlin, Jim Elias on the call here tonight. 8:30 left in the game. Anybody's ball game. Delaware up 2 right now. Back in. Little rush to the rack and get decked to the deck. Get a foul call here on Justice Williams. The LSU transfer from Philadelphia Roman Catholic.
Fulgueras was just a little bit late coming over on the help. You got to get there sooner. We're taught to help outside the restricted area.
From goal. Lanes it. 7 for Gerald Drumgoole Jr. Fulgianis will check out. Stephon Walker is back in now for Robert Morris.
Yeah, pretty good job by Fulgueras. He played quite a few minutes consecutively. Probably more than he played most of the year.
53-49 Delaware.
Try to get the ball inside at least once. One touch inside.
Ashton Walker way up front. It's Williams working right. Baseline. No. Walker kept to the line when he tried to throw a jump pass and it got picked off. Delaware resetting. No one came out of bounds off of Jackson Last. Trying to throw it across the baseline. And now we get another timeout called by the officials here at the UPMC Event Center. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Panera Bread. Still anybody's ball game right now. Delaware with a 4-point lead over Robert Morris on the road in Pittsburgh.
He's big on both ends of the floor.
Trent leads the way in. From the corner, there's a big triple for Gerald Drumgold Jr.
He has had a nice game coming back to Pittsburgh, playing well here tonight.
11 for Drumgold. All of a sudden, Delaware's back up. 56-49. Jackson last. Hastings and now Williams. Double clutching, missing. Hastings, put back, it won't go, but he got the whistle to blow.
Good drive that time by Justice Williams. Drew 2-3 people. That leads the offensive glass open for Marquise Hastings. He cleans it up. He gets fouled. Here comes the drive. 1, 2, 3 guys in the area. Marquise, nobody blocks with Marquise. He takes advantage of it.
And he knocks it down. 17 points now for Hastings. Make it 18.
Got to keep getting stops. Tough though when you're playing against a really good offensive team that has so many weapons like the Blue Hens do.
They go inside and they turn the ball over.
All right, push it so you can get something quick here.
Walker and Corbin way out front. Corbin comes around to the left, and it's no good on the back attempt. Rebound down to Jair Davis of Delaware.
That's a tough shot. Josh is going to his left, and he tries to shoot it with his right hand. That's a difficult shot.
Inside, Ray was open for a second. Hastings cut him off.
Yeah.
Trent will find Davis back to Ray somehow, and they miss.
Yeah, that was the zone. Corners went zone that time. It wasn't great zone, but it worked.
Down to the 6-minute mark. Time remaining in the ball game. Corbin thought about it.
Get inside. Chris, got to get it to Hastings inside. Not there. Running inside.
Finally, he goes down into the low post, and it's going to be a tie-up. The arrow does belong to Robert Moore.
Yeah, you'd rather see him get the ball on close to the block where he can turn around instead of trying to attack from the three-point line. That's not really his game. Good defense by Davis.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Napoleon's have to hurry. We'll get it to Walker.
Shot clock right there.
Had the right idea, just wouldn't go through the hole.
Yeah, good look. It's a good look. It's a good shot for Stephon.
Trent over to the right to Drumgold.
Into the back zone again.
Ray goes high-low. They send it back out front.
Yep, another turnover.
Drumgold could not catch up to it. It's a backcourt violation on Delaware.
Again, not a great zone. Delaware got the ball inside 2 feet from the hoop, but they tried to kick it back out. Threw it away. So it's effective. Another stop.
Andy Toole pacing the sideline.
Unfortunately, Colonials have kind of stopped scoring here.
5:14 to go.
Still a 5-point game, 2-possession game. They're taking away Justice Williams, and now he's going to travel.
Traveling on Alfredo Bulio. Andy Toole, you read his lips come on there.
Yeah, that kind of turnover really hurts. You don't even get a shot attempt off.
5 minutes left. Ray to Davis. Short corner jumper. Got it. 10-footer.
It's too easy.
15 points for Jair Davis.
You kind of just hope Davis would miss, but he's a good player. He's not going to miss too many.
Blue Hens lead by 7. And the Colonials are pushed all the way out to the half-court stretch.
Yeah, Trent's really doing the job.
Colonials trying to drop it off inside of Marquise Hastings. It got intercepted. Drumgold up the floor. Finds Ray. Drumgold again on the high right. pass. Shot by Riley, no good, but Delaware rebounds it. Ray swings it way out front to Trent. Under 4 minutes to play now, and a 7-point Delaware lead. Trent goes under the rack, throws it away to Jackson Last. 1-on-2 break. Last steps into the lane, launches, no good. Walker with a tap, no! Ball out! And it will be Last touched by Jackson Last of Robert Morris.
Stephon Walker had an offensive rebound inside. He's got to put it in. He misses the easy shot. And you can see the body language of the players as they go back to the bench.
3:43 left in the game. Tonight's contest brought to you in part by PNC Bank. The Blue Hens up 7 on Bobby Moe here in Pittsburgh tonight.
He did at least 3/4 of them try and make that pass. It was tougher for him to catch that deep in the paint.
Hastings' first personal foul. Davis goes to the line. First shot on its way, and it's good. That was his first free throw of the night. That gives him 16 on the evening. We'll get another.
This is a good free throw shooting team. No, actually, they're not that good. 61% is the team. That's not that good. 66% is the team.
Not so far tonight. 17 now for Davis. The Colonials find themselves down 9. It's a 3-possession game. Justice Williams works it up the floor. 3:20 to go. Gets a pick. He rolls around to the left. He lost the ball. It's picked up off the floor by Kevin Riley. And Delaware is back in business up 9.
Yeah, this is a case of a veteran team making the plays at the end of the game and the other team just making mistakes at the end of the game.
Trent out there to half-court strike. Davis out on the wing. Weaves inside, flips the pass down under to Ray. It's deflected, and the Colonials come away with the ball. From Stephon Walker sliding down on the right baseline side, but he got hacked on the play, and that'll stop the clock. It's a little low.
Jackson Last, a nice deflection on the defensive end, led to a fast break opportunity for the Colonials. They've been pretty successful either scoring or getting to the line on fast breaks opportunities.
Davis's 4th personal foul. Stephon Walker at the chop. Yes. That's only his 3rd point of the game.
Yeah, he's been in and out, foul trouble, and just can't keep going and get in foul trouble.
Give him 4. Colonials are down 7. Delaware with the ball with 2:38 left. Ray cutting left. Davis. Trent. And a block shot by Hastings on the try by Christian Ray inside. A big break there.
Yeah, that was really nice ball movement. But Marquise Hastings saved the day for the Colonials. Came out of nowhere and blocked that.
Been the play of the night so far defensively. Just Last for the 3! Got it!
Whoa, talk about a clutch shot. Jackson Last. Hasn't taken one in a while. Launched that one. That's 11 points for Jackson Last.
60-56 Delaware. Good flurry by the Colonials on both ends. Now, a diving stab at it by Jalen Trent. Got it to go.
Trent hasn't done much tonight, but you know, you step up here and it's clutch.
It's only his first field goal. Inside Hastings. Volleyball tap. He just ran out of room that time, ran out of air.
I didn't like that lob pass into Marquise Hastings. If Justice Williams would have popped it in there with a little steam on it, he would have got an easy layup. By the time it got there, it would end up being a turnover.
Justice Williams found Trent out at the timeline just to stop the clock. 1:21 to go. Colonials trying to stay alive in this game. They're trailing by 6.
This is a team that's not going to make many mistakes here at the end of the game.
Non-shooting foul, so Delaware gets to Get the clock ticking again. There's Ray. Over to the right side. He goes to Drumgold. He'll dribble out to the wing. He'll be fouled by Hastings again, just to stop the ticker.
It's only 2 possession game. I don't know why you foul deliberately.
Drumgold goes to the line. He's 2 for 2 on the night. First one, skies in good. Drumgold shoots only 67% from the line. That one was perfect.
Yeah, he's a fifth-year guy. A lot of experience. Been in this situation before. He's had a good game here tonight.
Going for his 13th point, and he finds it. Now the Colonials in a hurry to get it up the floor, trailing 64-56. Williams finds Walker to Corbin. Corbin wants a three. Got it! Badly needed three-point shot for Josh Corbin.
Colonials are still in it. It's only a 2 possession game, Chris. Down 5. That's why I'm kind of shocked they fouled on the other end deliberately. They gave 2 points to Delaware.
Jim, believe it or not, that was Josh Corbin's first bucket.
Wow.
He was 0 for 7 before that shot.
Yeah, he's had a rough night from the outside for sure.
He was 0 for 4. Nothing on that night that you said. It's been a rough night.
Yeah, these guys watch tape and they know Josh Corbin is a free ball threat, and they took him away from him. He tried to get to the basket, but he's not comfortable going to the basket all the time as he committed a few turnovers here and there.
1 minute, 4 seconds left. Delaware with the ball. They have to bring it up full length. Colonials are in a full court press. Against the back line, they bring it. Trent, triple team. And a foul call. It's going to be Justice Williams reaching in and just chucking Trent.
Yeah, now you foul on tension. I have no problem with that one. I just didn't like the other one so much. Now you gotta hope that Trent steps to the line and misses. He is a 64% free throw shooter.
Out of Baltimore, Maryland. Transferred from the University of North Dakota. Got it. You'll get another.
As enough to take it out. He makes it, push it up the floor quickly, get a quick shot off. This will probably be a 3 possession game here in a second.
Trent hits for his 4th point tonight. Orleans in a rush. 58 seconds to go. Justice Williams pulls and shoots and hits another triple.
There it is.
It's a 4-point game. 52.8 seconds left. Counted as a 3. And timeout called on the court.
Yeah, you actually have time to go for a steal here if you full court press. You don't have to foul on the first pass, but if you don't get a steal on the first pass, then I would foul on the second pass.
The officials coming over to look at the monitor. I think trying to figure out if that was 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Andy O'Brien, Mike Pearson, Tim Comer working the ball game tonight.
Yeah, I think they've done a nice job here. Very consistent, and that's what you want. There it was right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, from that vantage point, it's tough to make out whether he was on the line or not. How about from behind? You can only see one of his feet.
I think it's a 3, honestly.
Trying to figure it out right now. Still looking.
Even if it is, it'd still be if they take the point away, it's still a 2 possession game. But it would be a lot easier down 4. Then you don't have to shoot a 3.
See the records on the screen. Delaware 6-3. Colonials 2-7. They've been struggling.
Early in the year, I thought Colonials were playing pretty good basketball. That's a 3. But last couple games weren't really good. And Tool wasn't happy with the games. But I thought today was much better performance today.
I'll tell you what, they played some good ball.
Yeah.
That Canisius club that we saw the other night, Buffalo, that's an excellent play.
Excellent team. Xavier, Wisconsin, who else they played? They had some tough games.
Jacksonville,
Yep.
even FDU. And they
Whoa! Man, he almost turned that over.
It's going to be a foul call on the backcourt. Jackson last.
Now, Trent's a 64% free throw shooter. He made the last 2. Hopefully he'll miss 1 here. If you go by statistics.
Pulling out your sabermetrics. Your nephew would be proud.
Yes.
Your nephew Mike Elias, the general manager for the Baltimore Ravens. I bet he has some fans down in Delaware.
Yeah, he's the executive of the year, too, Chris.
How about that?
There's
Trent
a miss.
misses.
There you go.
Rebounded Hastings. Colonials on the march. 66-62. They trail. Williams 3. Off the heel, no good. And the rebound battle.
Oh, he got it.
Jackson Last comes out of there with it. He puts it on the tin. It's no good. Hastings will try. It won't go, but a whistle. Gerald Drumgold Jr. is called for the foul. Here's another look at that flurry. A wild one.
Yeah, nice effort by the Colonials on the glass. Jackson Last makes a big play. He gets a steal.
Just wouldn't go.
And then he missed a foul shot.
Hastings couldn't get that one to go either. You're right.
That's just the way it goes. It's the Colonials.
He is now 5 of 8 from the line. Stuck at 18 points. There's his 19.
Yeah, he's had a good game.
It's a one-possession game now. 66-63.
I think I would have whacked Trent right there, Chris. This guy's a good foul shooter, Davis. He shoots 82%. He's the best free throw shooter on Delaware's team.
Corbin commits his first foul just to stop the clock with 33 and 3/10 seconds left. Robert Morris is trailing by 3 to Delaware, 66-63.
Oh, that's Drumgold. My mistake. I thought it was Davis.
Drumgold at the line, tumbles it in. Back to a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, Trent had the ball on the opposite side of Drumgold. He might have wanted to foul Trent. He just missed one.
And Drumgold hits another from the stripe. A 2-possession ball game lead for Delaware with 33 and 3/10 seconds left. The Blue Hens by 5 over Robert Morris. And right now, Colonials trying to figure out how to get this done if they can, how to pull it out of the fire.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Play a smart veteran team. They're not going to make mistakes. But the Colonials really don't need a 3. They can come down and take a quick 2 here.
Pat Gallagher, head coach of the Robert Morris Colonials, Andy Toole, huddled up with his club.
Yeah, I'd rather take the 2, try to get somebody going to the basket, rather than launch a 3 right here. You launch a 3 and you don't make it, the game's pretty much over.
Trent and Drumgold out there on the floor, gathering their troops. Colonials have to bring it up full length of the floor.
You know what, too, Chris, when you go to the basket here in this situation, referees will give you a call if there's any type of contact.
Here's Williams weaving his way through. Reverse layup, got it to go. And Andy Toole calls the timeout immediately before Delaware can get the ball back in with 27 and 4/10 seconds left. And Robert Morris trailing by 3.
Yeah, beautiful drive right here. He almost could get a call there. I think it was Davis who put his hand on his back.
It was Davis, you're right.
I was waiting for the whistle, honestly.
Andy Toole, assisted by Mike Izzolino, his associate head coach. Assistant coaches Chico Williams and Dave Fedor, Director of Basketball Operations Matthew Sweet, Video Coordinator Martino Pepe, Strength and Conditioning Coordinator Jay Granberry, and the Athletic Trainer Lauren Lynn, all on the bench for Robert Morris tonight across the way. See the score. It's a one-possession ball game. Delaware's going to have it. They have to bring it 94 feet.
I'd foul Trent. I would foul Trent.
Drumgoole with it. He just hit a couple of free throws. Here's Riley. He had a breakaway. It didn't go to the bucket. Instead, he curled around.
Yeah. No. Riley's a great shooter. 66% from the line. This is not that great, but this kid, to me, is a clutch player.
Riley's pretty smart. He knew. He goes to the rack and scores quickly. It keeps Robert Morris in the ballgame. It's better to eat the time.
Absolutely. And get fouled.
Yeah. One basket game, 68-65.
Some guys shoot 66% for 3/4 of the game, and then when they get to the end of the game, they shoot about 80%. I got a feeling he's one of those kind of players. But I watched some films of him. He's some tape of him. He's really been. He can really shoot it.
A couple of kids that we've seen here at Robert Morris down through the years. Tony Lee was one of those guys.
Yeah.
Belton Jones was one of those guys. You want Belton on the line at the end of the ball game.
No.
Here's Riley, and he connects.
Yeah, you look at that shot and say, how does he ever miss this kid? He's got beautiful form.
There's another one coming.
He hasn't had a good night tonight. It's a terrible shooting night for him, but he steps up and makes two big ones.
20 seconds left. Colonials need a bucket. Last. Trying to get it. Had it blocked. Walker with a foul. No. Hastings put back. Yes. Foul. And Hastings might have got poked in the eye as he got that one to poke through the hoop. Right now, Robert Morris is in a one-possession game again. They're trailing Delaware 70-67 after all that crazy action 3 feet off the floor.
Marquise Hastings had a big, strong game. He and Justice Williams have really done the job scoring for the Colonials, but the Colonials haven't found any secondary scoring at all here tonight.
Hastings with 20 points. His all-time high was 22. He's at the line with 12.5 seconds left.
He's had a pretty good game, except at this line.
Got that one to go. It's a 2-point game. 12.5 to go.
There you go. You fouled the right guy.
A foul on Bolio. And they're going to send Trent to the line.
I'm surprised, Justice Williams, did he foul Alfred? On the bench. Did I miss something?
May have. But I didn't catch it.
Yeah, because I'm shocked he's not in the game.
Let's see when they put the totals back up. They're off the board right now. Trent will go to the line. And he rips it out.
There you go.
The Colonials are still alive.
Yeah, he must have fouled out. I just missed it. My mistake.
Second shot for Trent. Yes, Williams did foul out of the game. Trent gets the shot. It's still a 3-point game, a one-possession game with 11.9 seconds left. Jim, your question was, did Justice Williams foul out of the ballgame? He did, with 20 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds, but he is disqualified as he went 8 for 13 on the night, 2 for 4 from 3-point range.
Yeah, he had a big game, no doubt about it. It'd be nice to have him here for this last second shot because he's able to create his own shot. He's able to shoot off the move accurately, but they won't have him.
Right now, Martin Inglesby has his team huddled up. So does Andy Toole.
Yeah, Andy Toole's very good at these last second shots that he draws up. So I'm guessing if the Colonials don't make a mistake, they're going to get a decent look at the hoop here from 3.
Delaware has defeated Bucknell this year. Delaware State and wins over Brown. Of course, the signature win over Xavier. also beat Air Force and Goldie Beacon. The Colonials have struggled this season. They are 2-7. Delaware is 6-3. And right now, with 11.9 seconds left, it's still anybody's ball game, but Delaware has the lead, 71-68. Here's Robert Morris. Could be the last possession of the game. 8 seconds left. Down the floor, Bulio trying to get it off. There's Hastings out front. He gets fouled on the play with 3.2 seconds left. And that's okay. A smart play by Kevin Riley, as that will put Marquise Hastings at the line with the opportunity to score 2 when they need 3.
Yeah, it's a smart play. They always tell you. It used to be like a choice to whatever the coach felt. Now it's almost automatic when you're down up 3 that you foul on the last second shot.
Hastings got it.
I think he's got to miss this one here.
He has to.
Yeah, he has to.
And hope for a stick back. And timeout has been called again.
I'd throw Chris Ford in there if I was Andy Toole. Chris Ford can jump a little bit. Maybe get some kind of tap in.
This will be a full timeout. As Andy O'Brien, Mike Pearson, and Tim Comer, 3 officials settle up. Delaware wearing its road blue and gold. They're huddled up, and so are the home folks, the Robert Morris Colonials, on their side of the floor. See the score. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah,
Marquise Hastings is going to be at the line. He has another foul shot, but again, Jim, he's going to have to miss this, and the Colonials are going to have to get a putback.
And he has to hit the rim.
Yeah.
And it's not as easy as you think to actually miss the shot and have somebody be able to come up for an offensive rebound. But they'll play some type of game where they'll screen an inside rebounder, something like that. They can draw it up during the timeout. Now it's just got to execute it. So he's telling, Coach Toole's telling Marquise how he wants him to try to miss. But it's not as easy as it looks.
It'd be easy for me and you to go out
I
there and miss.
knew you were going to say that. I absolutely knew you were going to say that.
You haven't seen my percentage. The equal Marquise's jersey number.
Marquise is standing way off to the right here.
All right, he let it go.
Oh, he did a good job.
He did the job,
Wow.
but the problem is Christian Ray came down with a rebound and started running away with it before he got fouled. And now with 1.4 seconds left, they're going to take it to the Delaware end of the floor. And the Blue Hens can finish this one off.
Yeah, look at this. He shot it perfectly. Perfect miss, but just luck. There's nothing you can do. Cardinals try to play some kind of game, but the ball just didn't want to cooperate.
Now it's Christian Ray out of Gap, PA. First shot good. 72-69 Delaware. With 1 4/10 seconds to play.
Yeah, another fifth-year senior.
Second shot is good. Colonials will have it. They're going to have to bring it up full length of the court. They're going to have to get a shot off in 1.4 seconds. Here it is. 3/4 length of the court pass. He goes into the hands of Stephon Walker. It'll count if it goes, but he hits the side of the rim, and it's no good. And Delaware survives a scare in Pittsburgh tonight, knocking off Robert Morris 73-69.